Imagine that you are given the organization of a small birthday party that is happening in your neighborhood. What are the things you would need? The number of people you need to invite, the food arrangement that needs to be made, the return gifts, small decorative items, and a lot of other things will go on in the planning of a birthday party. Do you think you can handle it all alone, or do you require some kind of process that helps you go about it smoothly? Now, leaving that aside, what if you are given a bigger birthday party to organize, say around 1000 to 1500 people attending the party? Would you be able to manage that all on your own? No, obviously not. You will require a lot of help, a lot of resources, and a lot of other inputs from various other resources. And that is where the picture of management comes in. Now, if you see an organization that is formed, why do you think you form an organization? Take your example. Why do you think you are writing the second PUC board exams? You have an objective before you write. So every organization that is formed is also formed with a particular set of objectives that they have to achieve. Now, achieving of those objectives cannot happen overnight, or it cannot happen by one person. A lot of art goes into it, a lot of effort goes into it, and management comes into picture there. So the meaning of management would be nothing but the art of getting things done through, and with the help of various other people, ultimately to achieve that main objective of your organization, the very purpose for which your organization was formed. Now, from your exam point of view, the meaning of management would be a 2-mark question, and it is a frequently asked question. That's the first question every student studies. So it is very simple, and this will give you a hang of whatever is going to happen in your business studies. So management meaning 2 marks. Then we move on to the definition of management. The definition of management is given by Harold Kuhns and Hens Verich. The definition goes like this. It's a little lengthy, but I have split the definition in 3 different sections, which is easier for you all to remember. Management is the process of designing and maintaining an environment. Put a slash there, then you have another sentence in which individuals who are working together in groups, another slash, efficiently accomplish selected aims. That would be your definition, and preferred by the university board, it is better you write the definition as it is given. It gives a good impression to the evaluator that you are thorough with the subject, and this definition would also be asked for 2 marks. Now, we move on to the features of management. When you study the features of management, it will be easier for you to understand the meaning and the definition in a better manner. Features of management is both a 5-mark question and a 10-mark question. When they give it to you for 5 marks, it is preferred that you write 5 points out of the 7 points, and when they give it to you for 10 marks, what I advise you to do is, they have asked you the features which has 7 marks, but it is better if you would write the meaning of management and then explain the features. Again, it will give you a better hand over the question and also a better impression for the evaluators. So we will start off with our first feature of management. Management is a goal-oriented process. Now, you know every organization is formed to set certain goals and objectives. Are these goals and objectives same for every organization, or do they differ? Obviously, it depends upon the nature of the organization that these goals and objectives will differ. And as far as possible, it is required that the management keeps these goals and objectives very simple and clear, so that all the members who are a part of the organization would understand it better. And also, management unites the individual efforts ultimately to achieve the goals of the organization, and that is how management is a goal-oriented process. Point number 2, all pervasive. Now, what is this meaning of pervasive? In simple terms, pervasive means all over the place. Let's go back to our first example of a birthday party. That was not related to organization, that was not related to management, but still you require some kind of management in any form there. So what they are trying to tell us here is, management is not only restricted to business units. It can be applied in any kind of organization, whether it is economic, social, cultural, religious or political. Management is a concept that can be applied anywhere and everywhere, which is the meaning of pervasive. It is generally a universally accepted phenomenon. It is better you mention this term universally accepted phenomenon in this point.